Rows of rams without heads. I think these are the rams. Maybe the sphinxes. Are these the rams or the sphinxes? Those are the rams over there, right? Is it rams on one side and sphinxes on the other side?
I don't know, it's not much left of it.
Oh, those are rams. I see them back there. Morning, everyone.
So there are rams.
Yeah, I think they're rams. Morning, snakes. Karnak Temple.
After every course they raise the ramp until they reach the top, and then it was supposed to be finished going down. And you can see the pillar here. You see that pillar that is unfinished? Yes. That's how it originally would be constructed, and then you can see it behind the mud bricks. So this is how they were originally constructed. From unfinished things like that, we know how the dynastic Egyptians did it.
Okay, so I'll show you guys this, what he was just talking about. You see these columns and how they're made of column drums. But this one at the end here is unfinished. So they would stack them like that and then finish them out by smoothing them off. This one's not done. So that gives you good insight into the techniques. See that?
Well, they can easily date the mud bricks.
Yeah.
What does that come out?
I don't know.
You want me to use 4K?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
I'm not going to keep it going constantly. I'm just going to take short videos because he talked about the column.
Right.
I'll shoot that for a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know how we're
going
going to do this. I don't see any way around doing a lot of editing here. It's
Right.
just like, it's too much. I'm going to kill my battery.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Inside Baseball. Don't mind me.
Relative to me, how large are the ram heads? Let's see. You can see, relative to these guys, does that give you a good perspective? Hmm?
You see these plots on top. There's a photo I have, etching actually, of the Seraphium, and one of the blocks that is sealed.
Give it!
So next time I do this, we'll buy one of those floating, the gimbals for the phone. That'll make this a lot smoother. Right now you have to deal with me like, oh, ow, paving tiles. Yep, this is live. Yeah, man. Live videos are fun.
Yeah. Even that they are building them here doesn't mean that this is the original foundation, but it's reconstructing and then putting the softer sandstone and choosing, of course, the softer one to create an inscription. So what is the combination of the ancient quartzite, basalt, granite, white calcite, fine limestone, and we will see, of course, power tool marking here today as well. Tubular drill, actually the largest tubular drill mark we see in the history, we see it here in Karnak, and we will be showing this near the area that is called the Orange Body. Before that, we will approach the huge block of white calcite crystal. We know that it's coming from, in Cairo it was 350 kilometers, here it's around 550 kilometers. And the ancient Egyptians, they will, the quality of the white calcite crystal had moved in the place of the variable or the pressure. And we will see so cutting marks. So let's approach it.
Sega, I feel like my Sega as well. Yeah.
I had no idea that the Lumberjack was here, right? Yeah. I never thought there would still be some pieces of glass.
$10 if you give Ben a belly rub. Nope. It has to be at least $100. They're offering me $10 to give you a belly rub. Nope.
That? Which one?
I don't know. It's somebody on the live stream. All right. $50. $50. 50 going for
maybe.
$50.
You stream?
Yeah.
400 pounds.
400 pounds.
دايما وانا حظي وحش كده ليه؟
عارف لا بس اديها لك لا
Oh man. Look at that thing. So this is quartzite?
white calcite crystal.
White calcite.
Yes, sedimentary. Crystallized calcium carbonate. It's calcium carbonate, and then with heat and pressure underground for millions of years, all these crystallization.
Yeah.
It's famous for alabaster or the Egyptian marble, but it's not marble. It's not marble.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You caught it just as I was coming to ask you a question. What did he point out with this? I'm sorry, I just heard you.
This is
heavily
it's calcite.
Yeah.
And
Calcite quartz.
it's a crystal. It's a crystalline form, and it's not quartz. But yeah, it forms under millions of years. It's like marble, but not marble.
Oh, so it's like what's it called? Not sedimentary, but metamorphic.
Well, I couldn't figure out if he was saying metamorphic because
Metamorphic rock is rock that starts out like sedimentary, but then in
yeah,
pressure.
yeah.
That's what it is. It's been
Yeah.
pressurized.
Yeah.
Pressured.
Yeah.
Wow, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All right, it's supposed to stick together here.
My window of opportunity.
Oh man, look at these.
King Ramses II, the king Merin Pita, and that's his name here. And what's remaining of the inscription is saying Nibtawi, and then the cartouche or the shell of Merin Pita, and then the inscription. Nobody steps on the stone. Sorry, and Please, guys. This is an area underwater. Come on, sir. We cannot go inside here. Sorry. I asked the permission of the archaeologist here, and he kindly allowed us to take a look here because there is archaeology work working. So please don't step on the stones or anything like that. Just look from far. We might be able just to touch this one if we want. So he said here, menu, like made the monument. Of course, the rest of this will be dedicated to his father Amun and things like that. So he's claiming that he made the monument. Yet, if you fell to the inside of this one, and the inside of that one, you'll find that the inside of these inscriptions are much smoother than that. And the rough work is the one that came later. So he is claiming that he made the monument to his father, but actually he's laying newer inscriptions over an artifact that had already older inscriptions on it. Let's get going this way.
Okay.
Ramses the second.
Ramses II.
There are, in the back here, there are pages of pillars from white calcite crystal. So you know that there is an older layer in the structure that is not all built from sandstone. But as we know, always what we see is the latest layer on the structure. Yet we will still see around the Holy of Holies some pieces that is still standing from the ancient structure. Megalithic or colossal, and at the same time from the special types of stuff. When we are doing restoration, we are doing like the New Kingdom time. We're using the same 4 types of samples, same like this. This is the one we use for restoration. How many times was this restored? God knows. Throughout the ages. So as I mentioned, the French archaeologists created this amazing open air museum from all the pieces they gathered and again together. There is here a picture. That's probably everybody wants to use, and we will take a break here for a minute and then continue our journey inside the open air museum.
Yes. Mud brick. Reconstructed.
Yeah, these are put together. These are actually quite remarkable.
Yeah.
There are some saw cuts in some of this, and this is like calcite.
Calcite.
White calcite as well. These whole structures in here. And a couple of them have these really fine saw cuts running down.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're going to go through there and look at
I
the...
hope so, yeah. This is the open image. You see the false doors down
Yeah,
there?
I see it. Yeah.
To the left, there's a bunch more of these calcite reconstructed, and it's super fun. The hieroglyphs are amazing, but the original blocks have these saw cuts in them.
Yeah.
Just amazing. Oh, they're all hitting
The Temple of Relief.
Temple of Relief.
Warm. Yep, it is hot out here.
I should tell everyone to go to your stream.
Yeah. It's time for some refreshments.
Don't touch the agua.
There we go. I'll go have a look at these. Yeah, so that is granite. It's interesting how the headdress looks like a snake from behind. Looks like a cobra. I don't know. Interesting.
There's so many references.
Yeah, lots of snake references here. I feel at home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, they had some doors installed in this.
You're just saying that the changes in the Syrian.
Travertine.
It does look like travertine. That's it.
Is that right? Too, huh?
Yeah, very heavily eroded. Like that ceiling is just.
I see some more of these big soil cuts in the end. I don't see any in here, but there's definitely something else.
Close up here.
Aaron, what do they say that, what's the standard model on the age dynasty?
I don't, there's stuff like this.
You can tell. That's pretty deep.
I think some of the existing, the quartzite is, yeah, they might have added a bit less later.
Two closing doors like this, so like something would have been stored in monument or something like that, and like something just revealed for certain chapel.
Yeah, we will get to that Holy of Holies where they do have the granite box that's in it.
Oh, it was nice and cool in there. Aha. See, here are the wise people over here in the shade.
It's always hot in Karnak, I don't know why. I think it's just it traps the heat in here. It's always really hot in here.
How did you decide to do it this time of
Ah, high relief. All right. I'll help you guys out. Oh, YouTube doesn't like it when I turn the phone. Snail? So let's see. If you run to the water and build a trap for the snail, put him in the jar under the sun, you will get life. Done, guys. Translated. Bam. These hieroglyphs are easy. So see the difference? High relief, low relief. This is much easier than that. There he is. Snake on the lotus. And the scarab in the, let's see, Ra. Yeah, I don't know the scarab in the cartouche. It's Ra something, right?
Like the raven or the vulture.
Yeah, that's Upper Egypt. Vulture. Snake is Lower Egypt.
That's why the double crown. Right?
Yeah. And the bee is pretty cool too. This is the back side of that box. The calcite crown molding up there at the top. Beautiful.
I have proof positive. 100% proof positive. This place was built by aliens. Want to know why?
Why is that?
All those ram's heads are spliced onto land.
Ah, okay. There you go.
They're doing chain
Hybridization.
splicing.
Yeah, they're chain splicing. Yeah.
middle
Next
finger.
mystery.
This one here is important because it's related to the queen and the king. Hardly anything left from it. But the rest here with the best fine details that you can see in the temple is related to the Middle Kingdom. Shepherd Kara, and this is the name of Senusert from the 12th century. Now we will visit also the White Chapel inside, but keep getting closer and keep seeing more details. Keep getting closer and keep seeing more details. It's the finest art of the ancient Egyptian civilization.
What was this name you said?
Khepar,
Hepper.
the scarab.
Uh,
Ka is the
Ka.
esoteric body.
Ka.
Ra.
Ra.
Look
Okay.
at the B. Oh my goodness. Everything here is fine detail. Look at the inner details of the jet pillar or the wasit or the stars or the vulture. Look at the head of the vulture. Look at the feathers and the details of the feathers.
Yeah.
Handmade. Yes, for sure. That's why I wanted to mention that. Because actually some people look at this work and they cannot believe that this was done by handwork. This is handwork. You know how hard it is to do this?
Yeah, the high relief.
Not just the high relief.
It's all symmetrical. It's all perfectly one to the
It's
next.
hard.
To the next,
Like
to the
they try to make a key of life to put in the square. The other day we were crossing by in a square here in Luxor, and the key of life is not the same dimensions like this. They try to make it. It looks like this part is. You don't know, but there is a golden ratio, of course, in all these pieces. And when you see, of course, the size of the glyphs, you realize how huge. And this is fine limestone as well. That is not local to the. So the ancient work was always better, even during the dynastic Egyptian time. And there are Renaissance eras, of course.
God, look at this. Just rows of it.
Look at this owl here.
Oh yeah.
We got 23.5 degrees there.
This?
Yeah.
This is the crown of Ammon, not
Yeah,
the
remember
fifth.
you measured one.
Yeah.
So pre-dynastic is Old Kingdom.
No.
No, it's before.
Pre-dynastic is the era, according to the official story, that connects between prehistory and dynastic.
Thank you. So
The
where?
first and the second dynasties are known as the Archaic Age.
Okay.
And then from the third until the sixth is the Old Kingdom. From the sixth, from the seventh until the 10th is the first intermediate period. From the 11th and the 12th is the Middle Kingdom. From the 13th to the 17th is the second intermediate period. And then from the 18th till the 21 is the New Kingdom. And then the fourth intermediate period, and then the side period, and then the Persian invasion.
So
And
we're
then
talking-
invasions and the invasions until 1960, until 1952 actually.
So there will be a quiz on that tonight.
So we have,
Remember all that.
we have like
I'm gonna
2,000
consult you
years
for
of-
I don't know. Shit.
Again, of course, the archaeologists will keep finding these pieces falling, and they will put them here and mark them and draw them and take pictures in order to work on them one day and put them back together.
them back
Some of it,
together.
of course, will be destroyed.
Yeah.
This looks like a part of an obelisk or a wall, but just look at the size of the glyph, and you will realize if this was an obelisk, then this would be a huge monolith. Huh? Like,
But
yeah.
yeah. It is huge.
And for scale.
Yeah.
Sense of scale. And this is granite, as we can see, and it's beautiful carving. Handmade. Because some people look at this work and they believe that this is power tools. No, there are no evidence of power tools in hieroglyphs. Look in the corners here. That's where you can see there is a power tool. No, there is not. There is pounding. It's a very fine tool. Huh? Look in these parts here and these parts here.
Not a power tool, but what do you think it was? Like what kind of tool?
a fine tip of a gemstone
Ah,
that can, of course, must be harder than.
yeah.
Why do I say that? I will show you power tools here.
Okay.
And the power tools sometimes have errors of going deeper than what is required.
Do that if it takes
If it's slow, if it's a slow process. So we will look at the boxes in the serapium and we'll see the crude work and everything like that. But it's not the only thing. We also looked at some stuff in the museum and I showed you that inscriptions can be added in a very good way, even though it was added at least 1,000 years on top of the statue that we see. So again and again and again, never underestimate the capability of the dynastic Egyptians. They had it. But all what we are missing is the power tool marks. These power tool marks were not documented on the walls, were not found as tools, and all what we found is the tool marks in the stone or on the surface of the stone. It's very important because it existed in things that we cannot explain, like the stone vessels that existed from the pre-dynastic time, and of course the pyramid complexes. And it existed here because there is a layer here in the temple that is, in my opinion, from the pyramid builders era because it depicts the same technique and the surface has the same power tool marks. This is known as the Red Chapel.
The palm tree in the background behind me.
Okay, yes.
So I need to move one more.
Again and again we will see. Star, the gate. This is the symbol of the gate, and it's known as Siba. I don't know why they put the star in it, if it's not a star gate. Geopolymer, restoration, and this is the original work over for design. And we can see the name At Karnak. Because this guy is nothing but the queen. And then our father is more. What if we think this was the best demonstration?
This one, yeah.
And this is the conglomerate of design as well.
Freaking door marks. You can get it in and then you slide it in. Sockets. Yeah.
That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when I came in here, it got so dark.
There would be both on either side, and then they'd be tilted out, and then you slide the other pins in.
From the other side,
Right.
impossible. Yeah.
Because of these planes. Planes are over 8 on the Mohs scale, and this until 8.5. So we can see that also even that the dynastic Egyptians in the Imperial Meal was capable of creating
Nice bulletproof hat.
amazing fine work on a very rough surface like that of Calcite. But they still, when you look at the parts that where the flint was, it's not the same. It's not as good because not continue the line here. You see that? And over here.
So this is the life, stability, and power over and over again.
Yeah.
Translations.
They were good until the same.
Yeah, just all the way around the entire.
What is this? What is this?
That's the Jed.
That's the jet.
Yeah.
And that's in a lot of
So the
different
Ankh, the Jed pillar, and the I can never remember the name. This is the staff. You see a lot of them holding.
Yeah, we saw.
The power core for the
Yeah,
light bulb.
that's how you. Yeah. Turns on. Yeah.
Yeah, you see this. These symbols over there.
Yeah, but I was watching we had the professor there, the guy who was translating for us in the museum, and he said life, stability, power. Right. So I just try to memorize that because you see these so often.
Yeah. Looking for that shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Like here in Karnak, people just want to look at this way. We're still going to see us. We'll look at islands that will look at but they joined all this structure from land. Thanks to them for creating. Imagine that this amazing temple that you see standing now was nothing but fallen pieces like this. And they kept gathering and marking the pieces until they found because there are missing.
Traffic jam.
But still, they were able to erect an entire complex here, or even a small part of the complex. So,
Yeah, they are modern repairs. That's why Yusuf, he was like, geopolymer? He means concrete. I missed it.
Like all this was just rubble, just like that over there. And they picked up all the pieces and cataloged them and everything, and then they eventually figured out how it all went together.
Wow.
And they're rebuilding this whole thing. Like
That's fun.
That's awesome.
See,
Archaeology.
They could have been putting those pillars back together, right? You were
Those
skirping.
giant ones?
Yeah,
I
you
was
were
skirping that hard. Those were
These
big.
aren't nearly as big. Yeah.
They were big and they were way up there, but they could totally do it.
Yeah.
We didn't follow them around that day.
Yeah.
bigger than her. She's a woman. This is the anatomy of a woman. He's a Hadi symbol of the. They are all a representation of the provinces. Same like the one
Becoming pregnant?
showed for you.
I don't know, but they have beards.
It's a rich
Oh.
province if it's
It's like a hermaphrodite or something.
It is symbolizing the river or the flood. And Hadi was the both feminine and masculine.
Yeah, it's like a hermaphrodite there.
Hobby was the both.
The fertility comes. The flood is fertility. And the fertility is a combination of things.
They seem to be repeating the same story.
Yes.
That's what they are holding on their head.
No, the full custom.
That looks like a millstone.
Yeah, it's like someone's made a millstone.
Someone's made a millstone.
out of the
Christian
cliffs.
Coptic
Yeah, that's Coptic. I don't think it's open at night.
A lot of lights here.
Well, they may be doing some stuff.
These chapels were cut to pieces and reused inside the pylon of sandstone. And then the French dismantled them and rejoined them again here. So they are not at their original location, but we can realize through the geologic patterns that some of them were actually made from a single site. And then they were broken.
Was this one piece?
Yeah, here you go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you guys see that? That edge.
Saw cut in the edge.
Saw cut.
Oh yeah, because it goes deeper than.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes deeper.
The one down there. And there's
Oh yeah. Some big holes in these things.
right.
Yeah. I was told no cameras in there.
This is calcite.
Yes. have been beautiful when it was whole.
And the surface with detection. So you can see here how this cut is super clean. There is no damage to the crystal. And here is the polish. You can see it's never reaches the same
Very crystalline.
This is not quartz. This is calcite crystal. 3.54. But the problem is that it shatters. So if you come close it with any, like a hammer and a chisel, no, this is
Lighting the smoke.
smashed. Even if you smoke
If I can.
after that, you will still find the surface has the effect of smashed crystal, not a clean cut like that. So this reflects a real clean cut. And the evidence is not far. It's on the second where Robert is standing. So the socket. Robert was shooting at a German. Did you see how was of course rest of our done and we have seen our roots.
This looks like it was.
But this is what happens when a tool go further than what is estimated or what's required.
Go ahead.
The one in the corner here
No.
is without a doubt a saw cut or a power tool cut that was cutting through the crystal. It's different than this, different than that. Look at the cut and how clean it is. So all this was cut and shaped with power tools or with a saw.
Original.
So let's not date it or try to date it, but let's call it it's made with what we label as the lost technology. Lost technology existed in artifacts from the pre-dynastic time, all one piece. Looks like, yeah, from the, even if it was broken and joined together again, I can see here this piece. This is the same piece. Well, nice.
I can overcut that.
Yeah. Look at the ceiling of this one, looks like a huge one chunk of white calcite crystal. And they decorated it, of course, with the
Weathering. I'd say. Looks like weathering, yeah.
So maybe originally these were all made for one piece and then
it's just, I can see here that the,
Giant
the walls
piece up
was
there.
made from giant pieces.
I mean the
It was
wall.
broken with a wall. Yeah, we can look at this wall.
Not many pieces left of this one on this side, huh? That whole wall is almost gone. Yeah, they had to lift that freaking ceiling block up there to build this. And it's a single piece. It's crazy.
And it just fell off? Yeah. And here is the shape that we talk about, same like the one, of course, in the curve. Here is our sound. Sebastian.
I did. Ben and I went in there earlier,
This is
but
the
I can try
shape
to get
that
it again.
creates the standing wave or the acoustic resonance.
But yeah, if you go back and watch the video, we got some close-ups of it. Close-ups of it.
Yeah.
I found another little saw cut on the bottom.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually an overcut.
An overcut.
The other ones are kind of overcuts too, but this is like a deeper one, much like the ones on the basalt floor.
Okay. Well, when they move off, you can show me.
Found inside the pylon. The pylons are the frontiers of the temple.
Yeah, that's like it's a monolithic
Kingdom or
ceiling. I mean, were they just like 3 slabs?
Yep.
2 walls and
Big wall, yeah.
fucking.
And look, some of these, they were underneath the pylons in the main area.
Oh.
So these weren't here, they moved
Yeah.
and reconstructed them over here, but they were originally underneath the pylons in the main temple area.
Right there.
Yeah. Yep. As Sebastian said, there's a very high.
For the star.
Sebastian says that there's a very high percentage of ding dong in this area.
Yep, I see it.
I'm gonna dig. Get the hotel spoons.
I'm proud of the stream chatters. There, nobody's asking for a close-up of
The ding dong.
the schlong. Yeah. Yet.
Yeah.
No one has asked yet.
Ancient sanctum clearly isn't in there. Shit, Mark.
This kind of knowledge is when you need awareness with the magic. And
So you imagine it must have been smooth.
Yeah.
And it's just heavily weathered or just damaged somehow.
Well, yeah, I guess it all took a fall, took a
Yeah.
tumble, got knocked down and bounced around.
Yeah.
Maybe dragged it.
Well, yeah, you know.
Could have been dragged, yeah. There is still archaeology being done here.
Mm-hmm.
studying within our heads here what is not here. Well, this is what I've read is that it represents Yes. Yeah,
Not here, but over there.
we have a place here called Sarabit al-Khadim. It's in Sinai. That's where all the mining was and lots of alchemy work was being done. And there are many materials of powder sheets and stuff like that that is found there, and it's not known because it was not analyzed properly. But the monatomic gold and things like that.
Oh, I see it. Is that it down there? It's down there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
That. And my father always used to say, if it's written down, it's probably a lie. The manipulation of the priest who want to give you a message to understand and to follow.
So there's a lot of male potency in these rooms. Is that a lie as well?
We'll find out tonight.
Is that a boomerang?
No, it doesn't look like a boomerang. We did have a boomerang from the old kingdom time, and I will show you that. That was for the glacier in Australia. We found that actually the boomerangs were labeled in some of the dictionaries as the foreigner's weapon. So why would the ancient Egyptians in the old kingdom label the boomerangs as foreigners' weapons? We have here many of these figures, and these are the patches. As you can see, naturally you can have a pocket in a crystallized
Here you guys
stone
go.
like this. So the ancient Egyptians will empty this pocket from crystal and then make a patch and then stick the patch and continue the work on top of it, like the ones that's stepping in here. Huh? What kind of crystal?
Just a default.
This is crystal like an open pocket. A pocket. A pocket like this.
Like a geode.
No, this is a crystallization formation right here, but it was not falling. So this is original. We're talking about like these pockets, natural pockets.
Oh, those are naturally.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but this is not natural. Now this is after they emptied out more to put a patch and make a flat surface so they can add the inscription.
See, like this?
You're right.
This is like a natural geode inside here.
That was a compliment.
It's natural. So they might carve that out and fit it.
This is white calcite crystal. White calcite crystal. It's calcium carbonate, crystallized calcium carbonate.
Is there water salt in here?
Huh?
Will water?
No. Very acidic water.
Yeah.
You can dissolve this with your.
It was formed originally according to what my geologist teacher Susan Moore taught me. This white calcite formed out of springs. And the ancient Egyptians used that quality in the pyramids. Some of us went already to the Giza Plateau together, but before the tour, but we will see more of it when we go on the pyramids together. White calcite crystal is the most pure type of calcite, because you will see also other types of the alabaster or the calcite, and it has different colors: yellow, orange, brown, and this is usually what happens when the spring shuts its materials far from it. So all the calcium carbonate is spreading and blending with other elements from the environment and changes the color according to that fusion that happens with the other elements. To find that the ancient Egyptians used the white calcite proves their awareness of geologic order and knowing that this is the most pure, because the white calcite is the one that is coming from the core of the spring or from the source. Yeah. And we love to follow this understanding because it's the same case also with other types of stones like granite and the quartzite. They also have chosen the most pure and the best quality of the stone, the most pure quality of the stone. Now we can go to the Whitechapel. And the Whitechapel is limestone.
Here. Oh, on this one.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, the shade.
The shade and the breeze. Yeah.
Long day, huh? But when we get back to the
I don't know. It's hot. Let's see if I can find out. Nope.
There is no possibility to enter the Whitechapel today, but we can walk around it.
How's it going there, Snake Horse?
Whitechapel.
Also, some of the finest details of the metals. We can see the inner part is relief and the outside part is a combination between a relief and inner engraving. With also the provinces' names numbers.
Ah. Numbers.
Yeah, each one like the horseshoe here is a 10.
Okay.
And the stroke is 1. The
64.
piece of lotus plant here is 1,000.
Oh.
So they were counting like
This is 100.
like the same
A finger is 10,000.
type of logo.
This is
10,000.
I remember that one.
Okay, yeah. Mnemonic, right? Yeah.
They are before they engraved it.
Yeah.
Like the schema,
I think it's graffiti.
template.
It's graffiti.
Is it?
Yeah, this is an elephant. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably graffiti because it's not center.
Mm.
It's too much off of it.
It's a good attempt.
It's a bad attempt.
Yeah, in comparison with this.
Okay.
This sign is called Hasid. And it's actually a gland in the body.
Oh.
In the back here, there is one of the oldest symbols of the 2 serpents rising above.
2 serpents.
Hey.
Represent.
Serpents rising
Since
above.
2000 BC.
Typical. You're not original.
No, no. Very much not. Yeah.
You're just recycled.
That's right. We're trying to join the ancient brotherhood, man. Come on.
Ramses the second had his name in the street.
This is the new kingdom, the middle kingdom. Ka, Ka, Ra. And you can see the symbol of unification, and you can see the 2 serpents rising with the symbol of Was and the symbol of Shin. Infinite power. Di Ankh will mean be given life. Di Ankh. And you can see that this one is rising on top of the lotus and the papyrus plants. And you can see, of course, that the slab with the inscriptions is split exactly into 2. You put this here like this, and everything will be like a reflection.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Now, shall we start our tour? To Karnak Temple.
So that's the Cyrus coming being the god.
Amun men.
So 2 serpents rising means infinite power. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Light and
Phenomenal cosmic power.
Itty tangent cube. Yeah. Itty tangent cube.
Water.
yes.
And that little curl under the...
The curl is part of the crown. Yeah. We don't understand its meaning.
And then bringing the god back to life with the penis and put back on.
Straight up.
Receiving the power of fertility.
I see.
Yeah.
Look at the work.
Nothing but sky.
Very good. If they make one mistake, how can they, if they make one mistake, they're finished.
Yes, but when we know that they come on the sheet. We know that the practitioners did work, and we find in some of the work that shows them practicing on shattered pieces of stones and things like that. So the gifted ones will be taken to the next level to work for high officials. And then when they become really superior, they start to work for royal tombs and kings and stuff like that. Like one sculpt that you do for a king and he likes it, halas, your life is easy after that.
It's like the
You're gonna be with the king.
Michelangelo.
Yeah,
It's like high school, college. It's a big league,
Exactly.
major league. Yeah,
Exactly. There was a school.
Yeah, they worked
And
their way
this
up.
school is looked at that it used to train generations. And the information and the experience was passed down through the generation.
All the way to Freemason.
Just don't bring a drone.
Exactly. That's the latest. What is the single latest pyramid? With the all-seeing eye. They couldn't build the pyramid.
Still giving him shit.
Never stop.
Never gonna stop.
Never let him live it down.
That's right.
We have this
Drone man.
You always people. Remember that dumbass that brought the drone? Yeah,
Hey, yeah, drone guy.
That's what it means.
Don't say Robert, it says drone.
Well, it did happen. These are brought here from the sanctuary of Mu. It's another part of the Karnak temple complex. They are all made or carved out of granodiorite. They found hundreds of them. Hundreds. Some of them are huge.
Is this what lined the avenue?
No.
No.
This was another sanctuary. Mut is the feminine consort of Ammon. And she was represented as a lioness, as we can see. So she's different from Sechel. Some people call her Sechel.
How come some are polished and then this one is?
We don't know, is it unfinished or did it flake?
Right.
Because we can see here. Yeah, exactly. Looks like flake. It's not normal for a stone like this to flake. Because this is not a sedimentary stone. Look here, actually. This one, it shows more that it flaked.
Yep.
Because we can see some of the preserved parts here. So that kind of determination is very, very mysterious. I think today for me and for all the geologists. Look, something happened in this stone specifically. Something that we didn't get. We don't know.
I'm getting old, Ben. We have to give up this world traveling stuff.
And they say that the minerals of the stones extinct. And that's why it caused the stone to have cracks like this. Because the extension of the stones caused the core of the stone to expand. And the surface did it. So we found, I'm sure we will find good examples here, but I will show you more. This. You see that? You see this crack here? Believe it or not, this solid surface is different than the core. The core became crumbling. The inner core is falling, is crumbling. And the surface is still solid.
We're going to see more of that. There's a whole section where it's just the inside of the granite's crumbling and then the outside's all
Oh yeah.
solid. There's a whole section that's closed off, but Yusuf can get us in there, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna take that with you.
I don't think I like that.
I think I left this here.
Heated, maybe it was heated up on the inside. I mean, I don't know.
Robert Chuck was not convinced with this. That's all I can say. The famous Jew said that we can move stones. Listen, this is not like soft stone. This is granodiorite. What is the big deal if you moved it from the eastern desert to here or from Aswan to here? And why this didn't happen to other types of stone that crumble in the inside? We will see it. There is an entire structure, not just the statues, that is built from it, and the same thing happened. Here we can see, of course, the famous recycling, even from the dynastic things, millstones. But we can see the writings upside down. So this probably was a section of a pillar that somebody took it and used it as a millstone. And in many cases, yes, from granite. And oil pressure.
Oh yeah.
Oil pressure like
Pounding stone.
Right.
Oh, this piece.
Keep.
Ow. These are spiky.
Yeah, don't step on those.
Yeah.
Yep. Ow.
Toilet.
Yeah, it is
That's an ancient bolt here.
All right.
Out of space artifact.
Modern cement.
Right. That's
is a staple there.
geopolymer. It is.
If anyone doubts, it's solid
suspended.
underneath.
Yeah.
That's
why it rings.
Evidence that shows recycling of the stone, because this millstone was part of a wall that had inscriptions, as you can see, and then it was transformed to millstone. So recycling the stone throughout the ages is a historical fact. Nobody can deny it. But according to the official story, that recycling the stone started from the Middle Kingdom time, and they realized it on the Giza Plateau. According to our research, and inshallah, my friend Ben will release this video soon, we documented another one that was on the Giza Plateau related to the 4th dynasty. We were together, right? On that day? Yeah. The tomb of Ra'war. When we didn't go to where we were supposed to.
Yeah.
That's right.
That day.
So the reading stone,
Because it resonates.
it does, but it's also suspended on those two blocks.
Yeah.
Like if it's sitting in the sand, it wouldn't ring.
No, but on a bigger scale.
Yeah. When it's suspended, even just standing.
The
Yeah.
obelisk.
It's resonant.
The obelisk. Why is it made from a single solid seed?
Right.
It's a resonator. And this is not just a resonator. Why they put two?
Tuning forks, yeah. And it connects to the bedrock too.
To make it feel genuine. This is as genuine as it gets.
Yeah.
Experiment where you can show that it's two resonant rods are tied together by a larger structure.
Yeah.
If you ring one,
The other one will
vibration will
resonate.
pass through the
Yeah,
bottom
to
and then resonate
resonate
the
with
other
the other one. Make sure that if you're not like doing anything or using the bathroom or anything, also keep yourself in the shade.
Okay.
Because the heat here gets to the bones, you know, it's not easy.
It's Egyptian sun.
Yeah.
Much different.
Yeah.
So we can see now, we start, I can believe that you start to realize now the depth of the dynastic Egyptian civilization and where the mystery is. Because it's not proper to keep walking and saying like, the dynastic Egyptians didn't know how to do nothing. Oh, look at this is so accurate, it cannot be dynastic. No. This is exactly where researchers fall into mistakes.
Yeah.
When they underestimate the capability of the dynastic Egyptian civilization, and they cannot then tell the difference between this powerful civilization and then the difference between the work now and 2,000 years ago. I mean 2,000 years before that.
Yeah.
The work that is created 1000 BC and the work that is created 3000 BC. It's still a long time.
Oh yeah.
And then when you look at that, this is what we're going to investigate further, and I will show you inshallah when we go to Saqqara how this long intermediate period started to end during this era that's known as the Old Kingdom, and that the reproduction of good things that looks similar to what they inherited from the ancient advanced time was starting already 2700 BC. So imagine when you pass another 1500 years of experience, then you must have a huge result in the civilization as well. A huge structure. But not that thing, not that tip coming out. Because this is the obelisk of Hatshepsut. So creating the entire pylon is something from the sections and it's all hard work, but to organize it and to see the sequence of how it's being done, especially through studying the unfinished work, and then just to take the challenge of making a single solid piece that weighs like 400 tons of granite. That's totally different challenge in my experience and in my opinion.
There's an archway that's over there that's black. just obsidian granite. That's just this.
Black, yeah.
Yeah, and
Granite.
even in Karnak, which for me is nuts, it stands out as an odd outlier as an artifact.
We
Here.
will go like this, and then we will continue the path to the Holy of Holies and see lots of amazing stuff. Anybody who sees something, please share with us. I've been here many times, but I'm sure there are still things I haven't seen. So let me explore through your eyes and your awareness and your knowing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's cool.
Oh, actually, what is the? We're always about the amazing big granite structure and this and that, but what about this? Where it's kind of falling apart. How old is that? What could that look like?
Always at the late period and at the Greco-Roman time, when the sites were being walls like this with mud breaks to prevent people from going in and being used as monasteries, and they would live
Ah, yes.
inside.
Smoke break.
Yeah.
Tom. Tom.
Yeah.
Tom. Green, bro.
Yeah? Can you hold this a second?
Yeah, me too.
Can you hold this a second?
But of course, this gate, the inscription, the Understella.
Yeah, so we have to. Yeah.
It's something inherited from the ancient time. If it's not, then it's a production probably of the dynasty. Even if the stone that also can be taken from
They revered the ancients hardcore. They really, like you were saying, they would have passed down generation to generation something very, very old that they owned.
the artifacts themselves were passed down as well.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the reproduction, the time that the civilization evolved to reproduce things like the stone vessels and stuff like that, started on the old kingdom time itself. From these inscriptions, it's like more than or around 1,500 years if we follow the mainstream timelines. So still, raising this development for 1,500 years continuously will have amazing results. It's, as I said before, it's so confusing to tell the difference here between the ancient advanced and the dynastic, but in places like we visited, and I'm sure some of you did, like South America, Peru and Bolivia, you can see the achievements of the Inca and the megalithic work. And they are so far from each other. Here, it became confusing to tell unless you find some conclusive evidence of power tools or that you would find a combination of the stones that you recognize that is built with pyramids, and then it will be reused in a basilica or in a small structure, or the results of these stones is made poorly, which doesn't fit with someone who's going to extract it and bring it from hundreds of miles of each direction. You know,
And then finish it on site in a small.
and finish it, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Shall we? Is it the water? Jabal Maya?
Is there any consistency to the door openings, like their measurements, their sizes, their ratios? Because there's so many, you know, they're gigantic openings.
But these are with the sandstone.
Yeah.
Look at the stone masonry style. This is the late period dynastic things. It's not the ancient ones. Can we? ها؟ حد في الحمام لسه؟ جامد!
Kimid!
Advanced civilization. Isuzu.
Isuzu.
اوكي. احنا نيجي كده. اوكي طب خليك واقف انت طيب.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you.
Come on. Thank you. Thank you so much. Come on, move your ass.
Yeah, get your ass out of the way.
I don't know what you're telling us. I said, thank you.
As you can see, there are many groups. Don't get lost. There are many groups.
Oh my.
Ramses the second here. Ramses the second there.
You're doing a way better job. I can take it back whenever you want.
They like my camera work better.
Of course.
They're just like, oh my god, it's so good suddenly. What happened? Oh my god. Freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I need to get this one going. Here. See y'all later.
All right. I have the camera again. Now you guys are going to have to deal with me.
That was a joke. They were actually saying Kyle hates holding the camera.
Yeah. Hey, no problem. James, hey James. This is fun. All of you listeners and supporters are the reason we're here, so. Because I can't walk. Commit!
Amazing. Oh my god, look up there. Just the
Yeah, people here have the phone gimbal. We need to get one of those. I can't believe we didn't get one of those before this trip, but of course I had no idea I'd be live streaming.
This thing into it.
I know, but I can't make it.
Oh, you can't make it stream. That's right.
Yeah. I tried to connect the Osmo to it.
ده انا عايزك انت في الاخر. في الاخر. الاثنين الطوال دول بيسرحوا لوحديهم. هو راجل عايز. خليك في اخر المجموعه دي صح؟ فين الاستاذ علي فين؟
Get a group of guys. You see how big around these things are. How many people does it take?
It take you only three of this guy.
Well, I can do it. I can do it with one arm, man.
Come on, give the pillar a hug.
Pillar huggers.
Oh my gosh. I'm like a
Bunch of freaking pillar huggers. How many people does it take?
Some people are bigger than us.
Come on, let's do it.
Hey, we need more guys. Finn, we need. How many guys does it take to go all the way around?
How many people does it take to build a pillar? It's a good investigation.
They're gonna think we're a cult.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Not quite.
And one hand.
So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one hand.
He counts for two.
Oh yeah, he counts for two guys. Freaking just giant over here.
What can you do?
Yeah.
A very old Denisovan.
Denisovan.
Denisovan. Yeah.
Denisovan. Yeah, I'm from Delnitsa, so it's maybe
David said on the song. I just love the fact that it was named after a hermit named Dennis. It's true. Yeah.
On Karnak Temple, thank you. I've been actually taking one from I was gonna make a frame like from this place.
Oh, this is great.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna focus on these columns here.
And when he had his name carved, he made sure to carve them so elegantly so that nobody would do to him what he did to others. Some pillars did look, this is unfinished one. So even with this huge, beautiful one, we see that the challenge of implementation was step by step by step by step by step, and then the finishing happened in the end. This is how this amazing. And that's
So enormous. That's our group over there. Oop.
Follow Yusuf. Can everyone follow Yusuf? Don't follow me. Don't follow me.
I went back to the song.
Well, I think it was roofed. Probably it was roofed.
Yeah.
Well, you can see. Oh yeah. So there was another floor.
Yeah.
They're asking why the pillars are so close to each other. So
Well, it's
support.
It's a whole lot of weight.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys see the second floor up there, pieces of it.
This way.
Yep.
Go back over here.
See? Easy to get.
Karnak temple is huge.
Yeah.
You can spend a lifetime studying in here. Hard beans?
Hard beans.
That's a good question. I don't know where the roof is. That would have been early 90s.
Yeah.
Right now. Like it's a most precise one in the park. Let's see.
Yeah.
Maybe the concrete. I think it's concrete.
Enhance. Zoom. Enhance. Ah, it's hard to hold it steady.
Because the obelisk is nothing but another shape of the Ben Benizon, which is the pyramid.
You guys are making me work.
Is another form of the Ben Benizon.
All right. Zoom back out. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Yep.
Even the bases?
No, you can see it's sitting on the base.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And
Okay.
as I was saying, the obelisk is nothing but another part of the Ben Benizon, which is the pyramidal shape. And according to the mythology of Ben
Also got one here.
Oh.
You've got glyphs on the opposite side, so that one was standing up.
Oh,
also.
yeah.
This is another base that side.
Oh, right. And there's that one, of course.
Yeah.
But that's from somewhere else. Did he say that was from? I can't remember.
And again, look at the tops.
Yeah.
That one's not finished.
Oh, right.
It has been.
Or that's a repair up there.
Or it's a repair, yeah.
Yeah. It's a geopolymer, right?
Yeah, it definitely looks like something from Lafarge.
I believe it will be in the range of 280, 300,
I know, right? So you're saying, with what you're saying that even though I'm saying we should make the relief for well carved, based on the it's not.
see that? Ross, you see the little face carved in?
I do. Yeah, I've seen that elsewhere too. Yeah. Right there.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
Can't be bigger than them. Tiré par des bœufs. Et le transporter.
Yes, good.
Kemet!
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
Whoops, sorry. What did he say? 400 tons?
Yeah.
400 tons.
400 something tons, right? 400 something tons.
400 something.
400 and change.
Yeah.
The Yusuf's explaining it around here.
Oh, okay.
Where is Yusuf? On the other side.
Maybe. There was a little face. If I see another one somewhere, I'll show you guys. But yeah, there's these strange faces, and one of them was way up high on the obelisk. Ah, column drum, maybe. The face of a statue.
Looks like it's calcite crystal again.
Clearly, somebody was seated here, no longer, or standing. Oh, there's that. So that's, I can never remember. Scarab or the scarab? It's the same pharaoh name that we've been seeing all over the place. Right?
Yeah, but I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I know Ra, but it's like something. Something Ra. It's in this video earlier, so I'll have to rewind and watch.
In the lines, you can see the ding 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 sound. It's not quite the same as the object itself.
Yeah, as you can see, when they were putting the hieroglyphs.
Go back. Okay.
Garrett, come on, Garrett. People make some money now.
Alright, there we go.
Come on, do me. Yeah, get him, Otto.
So,
Daniel, come on, Daniel.
Thank you. Ready?
Shoots are good off the pot.
Take this from me. There we go.
so over here, we see a piece of a pillar of granite. You don't see any pillars from granite around here.
Okay.
And here on the back, you would follow me.
I will follow you.
We will find another base of a pillar from white calcite crystal.
Oh yeah.
There is no constructions here from. Where is that structure that has the old combination of stone? And why is it so close to this monolith? Is this originally part of that ancient structure? This stone, as I mentioned before, white calcite and granite and quartzite and the fine limestone and basalt are the combination of stones that is used in a pyramid complex. And we know that they are the ones that were used in the ancient times, the ones that reflect the power tool mark. This is actually one of the best parts to look at the obelisk as well.
Use of the granite, is it conduct?
Electromagnetism, you mean? Well, according to some tests I made, we found out that
The old sun moment.
yeah. But it's about releasing the charge. It looks like that what is capturing the charge in the house. That's very important because then it will look like a stone for that capacity. While limestone is this charge or releasing the electromagnetic charge. The limestone will always be the inner stream and the granite stone. The current is running here, but it's not running from there. And one of the reasons I'm asking no, this was invented. Oh, okay. There's not much lighting here. We add the sound and then when it's done according to the story.
Okay, that's it. So Garth has got it. Kefkara. That's the name that Yusuf said. Kefkara.
Housing a beam of the sun, labeled in the mythology as a bird. You can stand in the shade as much as you can. And this bird is known as the Bennu bird. And the Bennu bird is what was later taken to the Greek mythology as the phoenix, the bird of fire. So it enters the building, and the spirit of Atom Ra will be rising above the building. I think when we want to say a spirit here, I'm thinking some kind of an energy field that is invisible. But that's why I say the mythology and everything in it is connected to atoms. So that's why it's not making sense that these are dedicated to Amon Ra. And this is just a political.
So, in a way, was there kind of a south versus north? Was there kind of a south versus north?
Yeah.
Okay, so that, because that's different than the...
Amon Ra. Yeah, exactly like.
So where was the...
What's the name of the two parties in America?
Democrats and idiots. Or idiots and Democrats, but we're Republicans. Uniparty. And thirds. Thirds and toodles.
The field is still open. The research is still open. The research hasn't stopped yet.
So I noticed that when we were in the hotel, that Ben and I were
We were speculating.
Nope.
Pedestal. Was that part of the original monument?
I can't possibly give you guys the real indication of scale. I can look in the camera and see that it's not coming through. This thing is just enormous.
It didn't change. Everything is off.
Yeah.
There's nothing straight towards magnetic north. All, every single thing.
How much off? Because maybe it's pointing cardinal.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
This is all cardinal.
Yeah.
Useless.
Give it.
I just don't know how far off.
Brothers of the Serpent. Oh. Of course. Yeah.
Give it.
Give it.
All I want to mention here is again the difference between stone and sand. Look at these pieces that is built from single solid pieces of granite stone. Exactly like the same pieces we're gonna see in places like the Valley Temples, or similar to the pieces we saw yesterday in the Osirium, all from single solid pieces of granite. All around here we can see saw cutting marks. We can see inscriptions that was added that doesn't mean anything to me. They are rough on the inside, which reflects powder, while the surface here is smooth. Like the difference in stone masonry is quite clear. Sandstone, small blocks. Granite stone, huge blocks. Soft stone, hard stone. Like that is the most simple way of maintaining. And not far from here, the rest of that
Still awesome.
Yeah.
There it is. Life, stability, and what was the other one?
Well, that's life. I don't know what the.
Up here?
Oh.
But backwards? Life,
Yeah, that's
stability,
it. Yeah. Yep. Life, stability, and power.
And power.
Yeah.
Life, stability, and power.
Yep. And the professor told us that you can, like, when the hieroglyphs are going sideways, you read them in the direction of the faces. So like you go against the faces.
Oh wow.
So if they're all looking this way, then you read it that way. So you see how the birds and the lions and snakes.
They're all facing the
Yeah.
same
So
way.
you read it in this direction.
That's one of my favorite trivia facts.
I know, that's like awesome. Yeah.
What if? Okay, so if you know
I'm
how we
pretty sure
saw
you just-
life, stability, power. Now
Yeah.
it's life, stability, power the other way. Does it change the meaning if it's flipped?
I don't know. That's a great question. Power, stability, and life. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe we'll have to ask Yusuf on
Yeah, but see the hand.
Yeah.
The one above. So the hand like this, that's giving.
Yeah.
Giving life, stability, and power. So it's probably like, and there's one of the faces. I don't know what that face means up there.
Yeah.
You guys on the stream can see this face.
It's a Nubian face.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so the hand here giving the people life, stability, and power.
What about the three? Is that those three suns? The dots? You know, the circle?
Those might be suns or pots. It's hard to tell because of the circles on
that's
top.
true.
They may be pots. Yeah.
Giving-
The suns are just the circles.
Yeah.
This is a sun, so this is Ra. But almost all the pharaohs' names have Ra in it.
Yeah. So usually, if you see it in the cartouche,
That's the
with
pharaoh's name.
It's going to be a pharaoh's name.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Or a priest. I mean, it could be
Somebody's name. though.
Yeah, I've wondered what the cartouches are that have these knobs. See how they're.
Yeah. It has
I don't know. Like that one's just perfect curve.
Yeah.
But some of them have lines sticking out.
So wouldn't this one be way older than this one?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it just depends on when were these monoliths made, and then who carved that into the monolith.
Yeah, that could be a
But you
different time.
you notice how we see this pharaoh's name in the B up there, and the flour or the wheat above it all the time, and then the power, stability, and life thing. So it's like, I am the pharaoh, I am amazing.
Look at me.
You know, look at me. I give the people my existence gives the people life, stability, and power. It's like they're, I don't know. It's Ramses II and stuff, you know.
A narcissist, maybe?
Yeah.
Am I taking a picture?
Yeah, for sure.
C'est déjà des papiers.
Did you get a shot of that?
Not yet. I was in there talking glyphs with those guys. Telling them all the stuff that I don't know.
Yeah. It's probably better.
said, it's about 8 inches, 25 centimeters. I don't know if you can feel any striations from that. Now it's kind of and about 2 millimeters. You see the lip around the bottom, like the tilt, the actual width of the tool.
هذا 40 بس مشمبرين.
Yeah, so that's your diameter of the tool. Well, your width of the tool.
Ah, this is the infamous
8-inch tool.
Yeah.
8-inch tool.
I mean, it's here for the cut, but in fact, it's the same day.
the infamous core drill.
Oh, yeah.
You can feel the striations also.
Yeah, you can feel them. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you notice it was winding up. It's going deep stuff there. The small ones, they cannot, but the big ones, they can.
Well, no, you said you could.
So it was already stuck.
You don't know what the length of the two drills because it's a later quarry.
Because it was not that big. But here, the cut, the rock higher. So you see where they are. So you see how thick, I mean, how thin at the opposite it was. So if it was friction, pure friction, I mean, the heat would have been absolutely fantastic. So it must have been like something different, like what we use, a tip of, you know, diamond or. Yeah, no, that's, I mean, there's no way, I mean.
I think whoever made these things were able to make diamond bits out of solid. Any size. Something. Oh my gosh. Who knows what it might be so tight.
Yeah, that's big, why do we?
That's the only thing we could think of. The hard one.
It's amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine this?
Yeah.
Come on!
There's the groove.
Busted!
Yeah.
Ancient technology busted.
That is industrial.
Yeah, that's amazing.
You see the tool tip on that? Like there's about 2 millimeters.
Yes.
The width of the tool.
Yeah, that's.
Something nuts. Just progress. It's just nuts.
Yeah, we have no depictions.
Now, we will move to see the transformed granodiorite gate on the other side. Kemet? Are we done here?
I think a couple people want to take some more pictures.
Take more pictures. We'll make it this far. So you can. First of all, we can see here that the
Huh?
Holy of Holies
That's
is
the infamous
reconstructed.
8-inch drill
And that
core.
they use
You gotta go see it. Yeah, don't miss it, bro.
Yep. To rebuild this. So it's built from granite, but you don't sense the same type of a structure like the one we were just pointing out there. It's granite stone structure, but it's not the same.
Smaller block reused.
Big or small, it's not the same way they made it. We can see held the tools here, so we know that also they could shape granite. We might be able to take a fast look at the Holy of Holies. And then continue. And here you can watch this. There is the name here of, just so you know, one of the Romans, P-L-Y. Philip. Yeah. And on the other side is Eliadus. So, take a look here and be Ramses the second in here, okay?
Okay.
Ramses the second in here. All the inscriptions were added later.
Still made.
Yeah.
Yeah, all reused, repurposed pieces.
Right.
side. There's inscriptions that are all sideways.
Yeah, they're sideways. Yeah. Man. What happened to this thing? Or maybe just millions of people have touched it. I don't know. You think that's just from a million people touching it? That stone? Yeah. But it was a box. I don't know. Hey, nice serpent stick. It's got a caduceus over there. Yeah. Almost got ran into there. Well, it was cool in there for a little while, right? Ah, agua.
Oh yeah, they're cold.
Cold.
Very cold.
Beers? Beers? But we're out.
I think he's filming again.
Oh no.
Or maybe he said Jazirs. I don't know what that is.
Jazirs?
That means you're fucked.
Yeah. Excuse me.
We'll drink more water.
Okay.
Soon more water.
Thank you.
Go this way, but
I think I did a shortcut.
Nope. Now you're gonna be in purgatory for like half of eternity.
Some shortcut.
It's not long.
Yeah, sorry, I know it's 3 a.m. there.
Quit your bitch
Yeah,
and drink
quit
your beers.
All right. Yeah, Kyle just told you guys to shut up and handle it.
Quit your bitch
And get your beers.
It's 3 a.m. here as well. Strange properties of the flat earth.
Oh, yes.
That's some fine polish.
Oh, yeah. You just
now become a pillar hugger.
just having a hug.
Yep. Screw trees, man. Stone.
Yeah. I want to hug some trees and just hug megaliths. Ah. I see it. Yes. damage is crazy. I don't know if you guys can see that.
This is what caused this. It's not geopolo. It's not the effect of something that was moved.
Come on, zoom out. There we go. Yeah, I flipped him off yesterday, so yeah.
I had to make vengeance. I was avenging myself.
Why do you make vengeance on your brother?
I was making a city on the video, and then this guy comes up and points a finger at me in the middle of my video.
In Texas.
Hey, this means what's that? Yeah. And in Egypt, like he said, finger means 10,000. 10,000. Ah.
Oh wow. He was Osiris. Who was in the middle?
Who was in the middle?
Oh, they destroyed it.
Ah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Thank you.
Exactly. That's why it's confusing. We understand how the stone can deteriorate and crumble from the surface. That's the normal thing. It's the natural thing. But what we don't understand is how it can crumble in the inside and stay solid on the outside. So this is extended, and this is what caused these cracks. But this is solid. This is the part that crumbles. We don't want to. The surface here is solid still. It cracked because of the extent of minerals that happen in the core, which shows as well that this transformation happened after the stone was shaped. Okay, this is an archaeology. Not metal. What we found was wood. Wood? Yes. The only pieces that we found in the keystones here was what? Do you find here something?
Wood in the keystones.
Okay, for those who saw, give a space for who didn't. And let's get back on the track.
What's the, show me what the big teepee shape?
The inside of these granite is crumbling. In fact, there's the pieces of it out behind us here. They'll all just crumble. The outside stays solid. But I think this is from the minerals inside expanding and turning this inside into this crumble surface, and it would crack the outside. And if you look up behind you, like these pieces of all this stuff, they're all crumbled, right? This is crumbled granite from the inside. No, right below you, Russ. Those chunks.
Yeah, you can see like a coating almost.
Well, that's the skin stayed solid, and it's like something happened. These minerals expanded inside, cracked the outside. But he said that's an official explanation that he's recently got, that you still have.
Ramesses II.
Ramesses II.
Susan Moore still says it's mysterious.
Right.
I wonder if that process is possible by vitrification.
Yeah, or like if something changes, like the heat cycling, or this is like off limits. So
Yeah.
This is
You're getting called in.
Special.
Thank you.
Water. Thank you. I got one.
Good one, thank you.
Yeah, so if you guys
have some wicked memory in that thing.
What's that?
In that phone, you must have some wicked memory. Streaming. Because you're doing video. Are you streaming?
I'm streaming, yeah. Yes, that's some of the YouTube has the wicked memory, right? It goes straight to YouTube. They've got all the storage.
Some of the benefits of traveling with our little group.
Yeah.
Get all these sort of special permissions.
Yeah, so Ramesses II is the code word. They're asking, it's our code word for
drop tools.
Yeah, stop doing science and look like tourists.
Get back to the proper zone.
Okay, guys, let's go.
Thank you. These blocks are still just awesome. Like that? Yeah, I mean that's a block.
Yeah, he's sort of like, yeah, another block of granite, another 80 ton block of granite.
Right. Whoa, yeah, careful. Watch your step.
Watch your step.
There's a step over there.
What's your step? I'd imagine, I don't know, probably for some rope or hang someone, like people lived in these temples, you know, they might have strung up a roof there or something. Shade. Yeah, they seem to be added after. I know there's a couple guys that are really obsessed with the pinch holes, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Plus 50 stamina recovery. Exactly. That's exactly what happened when I slammed half that bottle of water.
Yeah. Magic potion. Plus 1 stamina.
That's a nice touch.
300 seconds.
Yes, it's good. They really take care of us. Right.
Oh yeah, now beer and relaxing on the boat.
Yep. Next stop,
Just chill.
Nile Cruise.
That's right. I'm so looking forward to this. I can't take it away from us now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's always hot. This Karnak, always. Look at it, just keeps going.
Yeah.
Like game. Thank you, Ben.
That's the colors surviving up there.
Oh yeah.
That wonderful. And look at that megalithic over there. The perfect cuts over there. All right, let's get that ball rolling.
For the unexperienced eye, drinking. Do you have a cigarette? Sorry. No. Please coffee. One is like 7. Yeah. No, I lost my lighter. I went to drink it and then I came back and I was just going to get my lighter. So I don't know. From there sometimes
That's right. There's square around the outside and round in the middle. I don't know if they're hiding stuff. I think the restoration is because they actually had to rebuild most of this. It was just crumbled and fallen. I'm not sure how much of it is rebuilding or just patching, but like Yusuf was showing us stuff earlier, and there's just huge amounts of rubble, and they're still trying to rebuild this stuff. So when you see this is modern restoration, and if it goes all the way around like that, then the whole column was probably broken. So I just don't know how much rebuilding they've had to do. You can see it all the way up there.
En dit is zoals als bij de linkerkant hier met de rijen zo. Yeah, lots of stars. Roofs are covered in stars. But I love how this is still got the roof on it, so you can imagine how much of these huge columned areas would have been completely roofed and nice and cool like this area is. Oh, thank you.
Water and smoke.
Water and smokes. Keep a guy alive over here. I gotta find a rubbish bin.
Sapphire or something.
Zorgen voor de vloerbereik van de grond.
Dit is eigenlijk een soort knoppen.
Nice and cool in here with the roof on.
Yeah. I should put a roof over all of it.
Yeah, where's the roof?
Lift up some blocks, it's easy.
Yeah.
We go at the back, there might still be a crane up there. Last time we were here,
Oh, yeah.
So we figured out how they did it. With this friggin' mobile
This giant crane.
Probably wouldn't be able to lift half the blocks in here.
So what do you think that is? Like, was there gold
The channel?
installed in these?
Might have been metal or something.
Metal?
Looks like it's hammered down.
Yeah.
They did all sorts of stuff, like at the bases of these columns like this.
Oh, yeah.
Where was that, Abydos, where they'd cut them off and put basins in them for
Oh,
like
yeah.
baptisms and things.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, they definitely hacked the shit out of it, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think this is original base for this column, or is that just concrete around it?
Don't know. Some of it this definitely looks like a restoration, like this is a restoration.
This looks more original.
But the base was like
You can see the, I don't know, it's hard to tell.
They probably used the base stones, they would have found those, I don't know.
yeah, but they all have the one side.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess there might have been an avenue.
Oh, and here's these. We've been talking about these the whole trip.
There's a symbol again. What's the feather mean?
What the feather?
Right,
Oh.
the feather, then the.
Oh yeah, I
thumb,
see. Okay,
then
so
the
there's power, stability, and life.
Right.
And then that tent
The-
or whatever
the
that is.
gift, that tent means gift.
Right.
Gift of life. Life, stability,
Stability and power.
But what's the feather?
Is it justice?
Justice?
I think, yeah. I mean, isn't that the feather of justice or something? I don't know.
So the tent is gift. The hand is give them. Then, or if the hand is holding the tent, it's give them.
Champollion.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Go, 64. Nice.
Champollion.
Need 64 likes. What's the battery doing?
I don't know.
Seems to be doing great.
It's 2 hours in, and I got 20% left, so we may not be doing this much longer.
Try and get to the big hand. That thing's freaking awesome. If you
Okay.
need to, I can. If you have a cable for that, I can.
I do actually have a cable. Well, like, as long as I got it from my.
We can hook it up.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let me do some tech here. Make sure the phone doesn't die. That's it.
Run that over your shoulder or something.
Yeah, I will.
Tons of juice.
Wow, awesome. Let me just put this in the bag. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, IT guy. Is it charging? It is. Genius. So it's a fisheye lens. If you're asking, I don't think they're well. They may be tapered up. They're wider at the top.
Yeah, and well, the stacked columns these two.
Yeah. Well, they're asking if the lens is distorting the columns or if they're tapered, and they are tapered. I can see.
Yeah. If you zoom in a bit, it should switch off that fisheye lens.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
What part of the body? Can you zoom with your fingers?
Yeah.
So it'll switch lenses when you do that. Like.
Yeah, but it just zooms way in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You double tap it.
I tried that. It does that. Yeah. Ah, maybe that's it. That's just zoomed. Yeah. I don't know.
Is what it is.
That's better.
That went well. It kind of snapped in.
Yeah.
Fisheye gives you a good view.
Uncharted batteries. That's right.
So, what part of the human body are we in?
Well, that's Swallow Deliberates, isn't that more the Temple of Luxor more than Karnak?
Oh, was it? I thought it was Karnak.
It was Luxor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Swallow.
I was confused.
I was asking that yesterday. Yeah, you were saying.
Huh?
I was saying, yeah, there's like an anatomy encoded in this one, but it's
I think it's Luxor.
It's Luxor?
Yeah.
All right.
So we can find out
those
because
unfinished pillars over there.
Sebastian had John Anthony West's guidebook. And he
Okay. What unfinished pillars?
The giant pillars back there that are.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have any smoothing on them.
Yeah.
It's on a real tilt up there.
Kimmit! Yeah, you're right. That's coming down.
Yeah, it needs a little more height on it.
What I learned from archaeologists who work here at the site of Karnak Temple.
Blow smoke in everybody's.
No problem.
Are the kingdoms who have restoration and care work here at the temple of Karnak. So we find names from the different dynasties. The recent part is very weak, as you can see, parallel structures. We have up there the oldest name, actually, the one to the left. You know, this name belongs to Seleucus from the 4th century. And we have another name, Sahura, from the 5th century. We have here names from the Middle Kingdom, infant. Part of it is broken, but I can recognize it from the higher symbol on it. And we have names here from the New Kingdom, Min Shebar Ra, and we have Sikhnin Ra, as well from the 17th century. So, yeah, they left the documentations here. It's not that these were written in the first period, but those in the New Kingdom time wrote this list of the kings who did restoration to the temple. So we
Karnak's been here for at least before the fourth.
for the first period.
Thank you.
Otherwise, what would Seneca be doing? What would he be fixing? And why would these guys lie and talk about them? The usual thing is that they're going to say, I made the monument, or nobody was here before me, or scratch the older names. That's what we see usually out here. But to find actually a list of people who, or kings who did restorations or work of restoration happened during the reign is it's very important to be lifted like that to fall apart. When it should be cased in.
So it's plaster, it's not plastic.
Yeah, it's a plaster. That's why I was telling you.
I'm just like waiting for God the Barbarian to show up between.
Okay, now we will go to the second deck. Of course, we can keep going until sunset. You have to come back.
You hit Luxor eventually. Keep going.
Yeah.
Hit Luxor.
Yeah, exactly.
To be able to go like this.
But the best part of it,
That's right.
Oh, Jesus. I'm a huge Johnson on that one then.
This room was made for the ancient Egyptians to keep their restoration thing. And some thing to keep the water cold as well. Bless you.
Wow.
Wow, easily is made.
Yeah. That's illegal.
Fine limestone, we can see here. Always look at the different elements that are being used. Granodiorite and rose granite. Unfinished millstone, yes, that was being extracted from a casing stone of one of the temples. I think the weather is suffering a bit better.
Yeah, it's not right now.
شغال حلو جوه خلي بالك انت.
Three horny Egyptians that follow his leg. easily realize the existence of older structure. This is again another base of a pillar of white calcite that is revealed by the archaeologists, and it's on a lower level than the ones made from sandstone. And another part of an obelisk here, which was of course probably the other one. We can use this one over there. This is related to the Middle Kingdom. Why is Hatshepsut has an obelisk here? You can just see layers on top of layers. And when we, as historians, divide the site to timeline, we depend on inscription. But we already know that inscription can be added in this one. We were here looking at the base of a pillar from a previous structure. It's in a lower level and it's from a different material, which is the white calcite crystal. Yes. Yes. ده اللي انت بتسأل على الهمرة اللي هناك. لا ولا نور.
لما هتموتنا يا استاذ محمد.
واحدة ست ايه خواجاية وبعدين هي عسل
Yeah, cut in there.
ثلاث رجالة مصريين شباب يعني مش هيسيبوها.
Ah, look at that.
This is the one that rings like a bell if you slap it. That's
Yeah.
a little upset about it.
Yeah, they get a little mad.
We'll see with Grant Hancock, he jumped over the rope inside and wailing on it.
Yep, that'll ring.
So now, as you can see, they put the rope. But before that, and since my father, God bless his soul, there were usually two things, two activities to do here. Let's wait until the rest of them. Kemet!
Kemet!
The first one, as you can see, there is an old tradition of going around the scarab 7 times.
Huh.
You get pregnant.
Anti-clockwise to create the transformation. And here, people used to line on the surface of that obelisk, and they put their ears, and then anyone will be hammering the tip over here. It's so hard. And then they can hear it sound. Single solid granite, and we made that little demonstration there. But imagine this on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done it, yeah, it's
Yeah.
it does ring like a bell.
It rings like a
The original location of your stone.
Well, back here, well, this is obviously. It's,
No, I know.
yeah, but it would have been one of
One of those ones that have fallen over. Or
Oh, this one? But I kind of miss
Sorry. I do walk backwards. Excuse me. Looks like some redactions. Out of that are a lot of people touching it. I don't know.
aquarium.
Yeah, they dropped it down.
Yeah, this one's Christmas and this one over here.
Is that a quarry mark at the end in the back there? Were they trying to cut that thing?
Possibly.
It's okay.
They may have been trying to cut the slab off. So they were probably trying to quarry this. That looks like to me.
Yeah.
They normally do the grooves.
Yeah, they normally do the divots or whatever. This is just a...
You can see where it snapped off at the same
Right,
space.
yeah. They just didn't snap right.
Yeah. Yeah, it just,
Yeah.
like it cracked.
Yep.
Well, even the French and the Italians, when they went to move a couple of the obelisks, they kept chopping the ends off
Kept
them.
chopping them up. Yeah, yeah. Let's just take the top. Yeah.
So this is obviously new carbon. This would that just have been roughly kind of removed?
It looks worn to me, but
Yeah.
I don't know. You're right. Yeah, I mean, it's not as
No,
deep.
you're right. It
as
does look worn.
But
It does look worn.
but like you said, so many people used to come and put their heads against it to hear and touch it, and they would hit the
Oh.
end. So maybe that's what that is, because both sides would have people standing right there.
It's about head height
Yeah,
for some people.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
Also a little bit deep, and then you see it smiling.
What a giant hand. He said, did y'all see, Ben was saying, did y'all see the giant hand?
Oh, where is it?
You want to go check out this scarab?
Yeah, just don't circle it. It's supposed to make you pregnant.
Why are
That's what I heard.
dudes doing
I don't know what they do, dudes. Maybe they.
Get you pregnant.
That's the legend, right? Makes you pregnant. Where's the? Ben said there's a huge hand, like a colossal.
We will go.
Oh, okay. We're gonna go over there. All right. You want to go look at the scarab?
Yeah.
Let's circle it the other way and piss everybody off.
Yeah. You want to go around the wrong way? I don't want to be cursed. You want to go a wrong way? Okay,
Yeah,
well, good luck, right?
مين عايز يلف يا عيال؟ تعالوا اللي عايز يلف. تعالى يا جماعة. استنى.
We are going to be cursed.
Yeah, we're cursing ourselves right now.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Man, look at the way they carved that thing is awesome.
Yeah. Sorry.
They had so many kids. You're like, what?
Yeah. We went the wrong way.
Yeah, wrong way. And the wife, I hope the wife, and I hope the luck, good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fully trained.
Well, no, we went the wrong way. We're looking for bad luck.
Yeah, but okay, come.
No. It's all right. It's all right. We got it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
And good luck, and
Yeah.
Pissing everybody off. I'm going to get a couple of pictures of it.
Yeah.
When he turned the entrance at
Karnak is busy.
It's a spell.
Yeah.
And
Did we just counteract it?
well, I don't
Well, we
know.
only circled it once. You gotta have to circle it 3 times.
I had a bad dream last night.
Oh.
Maybe I should.
Maybe you ought to walk around
Maybe
the
I
street.
ought to undo that. Should we undo it?
Sure, let's undo it.
Undo it for science.
Yeah.
Oh, they're chanting.
Yeah, they're circling the scarab. It's they're doing it for luck. Kemet! Guess we can't undo it for science. Yes, they're circling the scarab. We went the wrong way around.
Nice.
Typical.
Yeah, it is.
Midnight Express, if you ever saw that movie.
Normalerweise kann man sagen, bis heute
The secret name.
Yeah.
This was an entrance to the highway. This used to be another highway.
You've seen the spice, yeah.
We can see here also the repurposing and the leftover of recycling.
Yeah, granite.
Granite and calcite.
Ah.
By the way, back there where the gate over there, you see that gate over there?
Yeah.
This entire section behind the temple there is full of similar materials like what we're gonna see here. So when we walk around the temple, we find tons and piles over piles of shattered pieces of granite and stuff like that, while we are mostly seeing sandstone structures. So these are not all shattered pieces from obelisks. No, but there was for sure, and we saw part of it still standing in front of the Holy of Holies. We saw part still standing from granitic walls and structures that is still standing. So imagine that this entire section used to be once structures, yes, from these rare types of stones that was repurposed, as we can see in these cases here. They took the granite for the foundation, but they built their own with sandstone, calcite crystal gold. Like these could have been chapels once, like the ones we saw in the open air museum. Look how beautiful the carving is. Very crude, of course.
the kindergarten of
By the name. This is the top of the crown. عم الناس. عامل ايه كده تمام؟ الحمد لله.
That's the top of the head
Top
jet?
of the other one, the head jet,
Oh.
or the, what's the other one called? The
bowling pin.
Yeah, it is the top of the bowling pin one, yeah. Just feel it.
All right.
Okay, I have a question if you answer.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
We can see here in the New Kingdom all the battles and
Yeah.
the warriors and the prisoners. So we can see those guys are all prisoners, okay? And you can see that in their names that is in the oval shape, most of them have a sign that looks like mounds, like three things down there.
Oh, yeah.
This is the sign of Khasut, which means a foreign land.
Hmm.
You can see the features, some of it look Asian, some of them look Libyan, some of them will look African. The question is, how many is he holding? How many?
How many people? How many
How
prisoners?
many people is he holding in his hand?
72.
How many?
72.
No. 4,000. No. No. No.
108.
No.
No free lunch.
No lunch.
It's one.
One.
But when he smacked him like this, it made like.
Those jokes should cost us.
So was this an obelisk?
That was an obelisk.
Jesus.
I know.
It was an obelisk. Maybe the top that's out there is the top of this.
This is pieces of it over here.
Oh, yeah. Part of the crown. Piece of the obelisk. Oh, yeah, it was quarried. See that? They quarried it.
Stand next to it.
This?
And the rest of the statue bed's never been found?
Sorry, man. The rest of the
Very fine work. Again, you get that.
Yeah, I see it.
You get that polish on the surface, and you just, the inside of these glyphs is rough, all done by hand versus like this sort of fine detail.
No way.
It's crazy.
If you want to get it from this angle, you can really see
it.
the timber.
Yeah. It's probably a piece.
I'll get up there later. Hmm. You guys see all the rubble up there? It's just, and then more temple walls back there.
What you see on these is things like saw cuts and flue drills, overcuts. Let's go see the biggest friggin' hand of it.
Okay.
$1 and a candy bar. I've been here.
Yeah?
Yeah, he let me in.
Ah.
And they are now building with iron pieces in the inside and forming the rest of the statue, and they are sculpting the rest of it. Kemet!
Around the restoration. And you guys can see they were cutting a millstone out of the top of that. Right there.
As we can see here, Kemet group, again, we can see here our Egyptian archaeologists are restoring this statue. It's originally from Calcite, a single solid piece, as you can see. It's one of the massive colossal statues here in the temple, and they are now building the rest of the body and carving the rest of it. How about we give them a good applause?
Yeah. All right. Hey.
Next visit, you will see it complete. Yes. These are all pieces that is going to be part of the statue that they will join back to this. Thank you for the warm applause.
It was well deserved.
Yeah, it means a lot.
I'm dead. Pictures from now on.
Yeah? Mine's in my bag, but if you just want to take pictures, it's probably good. Yeah.
I've taken so much video. I'm just
it's like, what are we going to do with it?
I'm making a massive workload for us, man. I just gotta take pictures.
Just give it all to Ben. Make him deal with it.
They had a train working on that because they wanted to finish.
And he already has video of all this stuff.
No, he said he hadn't really gotten a good video of Karnak yet.
Ah.
6 years we were working on this, building this alone, and then the guy who was doing it, died, so the project stopped. And then we decided to give it the white calcite shrine and the quartzite shrine were used inside a pylon like this, so the French dismantled this from a pylon like that and then reinstalled it in the open
Freaking monstrous, dude.
I know.
Awesome.
They can gather all the pieces they can, but then the rest they will have to do geopolymer.
What man needs a door that tall?
A very arrogant one. So we can see similar like this, all these shattered pieces, these are parts of colossal statues. Like, this is a part of a mask. You know the mask like the one for Tutankhamun?
Oh, yeah.
These lines is nothing but a part of this mask. Huh?
Yep. Yep.
This is interesting, Yusuf. What's this? Yusuf. I looked at this thing last time. Is this a...
Wow, what is that?
I don't know if it's a giant tube, but I saw this last time too. It's a curved surface.
That's amazing. The lines are not very continuous.
Yeah.
No, this sometimes, guys, figures that looks like so cutting marks, but it's not, can happen inside things like millstones and things like that from steel. So it doesn't have to be.
I wondered about this one last time. I saw it last time.
Sometimes they happen. Sometimes it happens. That's confusing.
Yeah, those aren't straight.
So when you see the statues over there, so you know that this wood belongs to one huge colossal statue that was made from single solid piece. We can see more restoration happening here by the Ministry of Antiquities. I'm proud of Be careful of the with the thorn plant. And then we will cross like this, and then take the complex of Khonsu to the exit once again.
It's incredible.
Huh? This is the nipple.
That's the nipple of it.
Don't touch anything.
I didn't touch.
Not like you're gonna harm a granny. Okay, let's keep going this way.
All right.
Okay, you go first. You go first. Step where you step. Okay, so
We're going this way. We're going out.
There is a shortcut here, but we are taking
It's short.
Let's go, come in. Come in. Come in.
I think we're almost done here, guys. We've seen 15%.
If that.
Yeah.
Place is huge.
Yeah, it's enormous.
Each place gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
outside the gate.
Come and just spend 1 week here.
Right, and I mean, how long could you look at all this rubble and find things?
Yeah. It'd be impossible.
Yeah.
And you need a guy like him with you.
Right.
Or else, what are you gonna? You're not gonna know anything.
We could clone him. Right?
You could try. You could try.
Yeah. You guys see that? Rows and rows of rubble all the way to the temple walls way back there. Sorry, it's rough walking here. Don't sign off yet. We're still haven't gotten to the giant foot. There's one more thing.
Impressive thing.
Yeah. No.
This can all be work of restoration. See? Now this is part of a shrine or something from Grand. So it's not just a cloth of the dead, but also chapels and shrines.
Right.
Anyways, here it is. The famous Calcite song.
Ah. Yes.
Sometimes we can understand the power that exists, or the force of energy, or the force of nature that exists naturally in the sky.
Well, this is a hand, not the foot. This is the hand. Yeah. It's the hand holding the fist holding the thingy. And you can see the thumb. Whatever the thingy is. The thingy. It wants to be a sword, but it's not.
He's holding a nub, dude.
He's holding a nub.
Well, just scale up, right? And this is quartzite.
Yeah.
Composite or conglomerate quartzite. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you call that piece of skin here?
Cuticle.
The cuticle.
And what is this? What is the holding?
We don't know.
See?
Could be
Thingy.
Scrolls. They say it's a scrolls. They say it's a piece of cloth. They say it's a scroll with magic power. They say nobody really knows.
Knowledge.
Now, as a stone carver, and this is quartzite, conglomerate quartzite, as you can see the flints in it. So it's between 7 and 8.5 on the Morse scale. As a stone carver, I can notice things like the details that is around the cuticle here is amazing. It's the same smoothness. And it's as close as the small details that we find in the inscriptions here that dates and relates the statue. The question that I will always ask as a stone carver, why they didn't use the same tools and polishing that they used here to finish the work around the inscriptions here if they both were made at the same time. Some academics can say that the inscriptions was done by a different person than the carving. I can agree with that, no problem. Still, these two stone workers must have similar tools. Like at least I will be very careful with the inscriptions, as good as the details.
More careful, yeah.
So you can see here, look at the finishing in here, at the cuticle of the skin here, huh? And at the nails, and over here, all these sharp details. And look here, this also looks rough inside.
The edging side soft.
The edge is part of the original.
Yeah, so it wasn't like he was holding a hammer or something.
No.
Yeah, I don't think they cut it off.
Yeah, it was like this.
It was like that. They just made the inscriptions. Look at the content.
No, it's not concrete. It's what did he say it was? It's calcite.
And it's
Quartzite.
Quartzite.
Quartzite, exactly. And again,
They've got
when I see the purple color in it like this, I will assume that it's not the Aswanian quartzite, but more like the ones that comes from the Red Mountains in Cairo. Now we will walk through what I like to call the junkyard. Of course, I made that name. But we will see amazing things
below it.
We will see different materials.
It's just propped up on some blocks. If that's what you're.
Do you want to see this?
Yeah, that's another one.
Back side of his hand. Back side.
So ring that.
This goes out on the back side. Like this. See, he's holding, there's his thumb. That's the top. That might be the bottom sticking out.
Let's see it.
Ben is LiDARing. LiDAR at work. So where's the rest of it? No one knows?
All around us.
Oh.
It's all this composite quartzite.
Oh yeah, here's the rest of him.
Quartzite's all transferred. We can probably find a lot more pieces of them. There's like smooth round edges here and there.
Well, it doesn't look like concrete here. Maybe on the video it does, but when you're standing in front of it, it's definitely not concrete.
No, you can see the flint in it.
Yeah.
You take a look at this piece, you can see that smashed open piece.
Yeah, it's not.
Streaming?
Mm-hmm. Almost 3 hours.
It's a long stream. Dude.
Yeah. That's our show for this week. Done.
You have 3 shows on there.
That's enough. Our shows are almost 3 hours long already, so yeah.
Somebody calculated how tall.
Based on the toe from other statues of
I
a
see
similar
that.
size, I don't know about
That's
how
not
tall,
concrete.
but you're talking, I think in the realm of 1,000
You
to
can see
1,200
the
tons for it.
different materials.
Like you know, that's probably bigger than the Clotho Memnon, which are 800. Let me try to color count. The obelisk was about 400 tons. Yeah, no,
Holy shit. Wow. Look how sharp that is. Look at that point. That's really.
It's so smooth.
And it's got a
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like a rounding.
Yeah, all of them have that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
How's the really
curvature achieved? That's amazing.
That's the detail in itself to make it more.
You want me to make some guesses?
Yeah, uniform too. It's still so unique.
Well, if you cut the outside and then you're chipping away the interior, it's going to be a little taller than your cut, and then you just have to smooth off the bottom, and it'll leave that rounded.
Yeah.
You know, but Yusuf would know. He does this, so. But all of it has that. See how rounded it is? We should do his, like, he pours water on this to see it. Like, here we go. Sorry, guys.
I'll do the water.
There you go.
I'll try off in no time.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
This channel here in the same place.
Oh gosh, it's so smooth. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's like polished.
glass. Polished. And it's polished all the way in here.
Right.
All the way in
But what Yusuf says is it's the inside edges that matter when you're looking for machining versus
Right.
hand tooling. It's this part that really matters.
But you can feel it. And, well.
Yeah.
I think it's done to make it so much more pronounced when it's
I don't know where they went. Where is Kemet? Lost in the jungle of rubble. Ben, do you know where they might have gone? I can't see them out here.
The temple.
Oh, they went in the temple.
Fascinated by this freaking hand.
Did you get it scanned?
I did scan it. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, we got a little. I haven't texted it yet, but.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
I got a better scan with the.
Well done.
With the other, I took a polycam scan with it too, just the other app to make sure.
Yeah.
It'll text you like the glyphs on top of it. And stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? You could glad out in all this rubble. Just walk off and vanish. Oh, portal. Boom.
Step back.
Yeah, that's Ben's trapper keeper.
Come here.
Huh? Oh. 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 Well, who called us? Yep.
Still streaming?
Mm-hmm. To the bitter end, my friend.
Yep. Numbers been growing though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Well, it's hovering around 70.
Well-earned relax on the boat.
Yeah. Yep.
Boat?
Yep. Time to get faded, right?
This is a very good point over here.
Thanks, guys. I've got.
Oh, sorry. Am I?
Oh no! I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the stream. Sorry. They automatically expect me to be sarcastic, right? No, I was saying thank you for sending power, but Ben gave me a giant battery pack, so we're good to go.
The location of huge standing statues. So it's actually interesting because if these statues were already there, then you will shape this around them. But if you build the pylons and put the statues, then you wouldn't need to do this around it. So
they're
it might.
Do you hear what he was talking about?
I didn't.
Those big gouges in that wall, those 4 huge, there were giant statues in there.
Oh.
And he was saying, if you build it around the statues, then you would need to, but if you put the statues there later, you don't need to do that.
Hey. Let's see if I can show the stream what you just said. Can you guys see that? Zoom in a bit. Hard to hold steady.
Why wouldn't it blow the sunset? It just received the heat.
There is also another material here that
Laser against the statue below. So much heat when you produce heat.
Yeah, these were not here. Of course, as you can see, they were all rubble.
But did they have like carvings based on the north, south, east, and western walls, or interior walls versus
They
exterior
keep
walls?
doing models for these pieces, and then they try to use drawings to join them together again.
Yeah.
This is how they work. It's very hard and slow process. But sometimes you can find the same structure as all sides in one space. So that's why they just dismantle like the pieces, and then they can see much better, can rejoin back together.
There's lots more underground.
According to archaeology books, 80% is buried underground. 20% is what was discovered since the most ancient times until today.
I saw online from the Dendra. They found another. They looked it up. It's stone. They found a whole other set of pillars that go down maybe another.
But it's not the pillar itself, but a section of the older pillars that were dismantled and used as a foundation for the new construction. Yes, there are conclusive evidence that was found by archaeologists that Gandhara temple is dated back to all the kingdom as a temple, and also artifacts from prehistory and pre-dynasty were found. We might want to take a look over here to the left. There.
The Egyptian guys.
Everyone is happy that the sea tourism is coming.
Good job.
Thank you. Statues from white calcite. Part of statues from white calcite. Look at this. Does this look like a chisel mark to you? Over here and over here. Now this here is one of the older ones that shows power tool cuts. And of course to have the conclusive evidence that it was usurped by Ramses II. Again and again we find the name of Ramses II is on top of the decoration. And that it's not made as good as the rest of the surface. In many cases you will find these rough ones here. These once had a gold leaf. That's why they leave it rough like this, so that the gold leaf will be attached to it. So imagine this amazing calcite one decorated with gold and semi-precious stones. It was going to look so pretty. Here in the back,
You can see how it goes over the decorations.
Yeah.
not calcite. This is calcite. And we can see also
I made it this, that's right.
simulation on top of it. See that? And this, my friends, no, this is milky quartz. Come on this side. That's milky quartz over here. Milky quartz is 7 on the Mohs scale. It's totally different from calcite. It's much more solid. And I believe it will be extracted from the eastern desert. So just to know that there are other elements, very rare, that were here once in the structure, and then only small pieces are left from it. So the only piece that is as big as this on a site exists in tanks, in Shabkai. But of course, the ancient Egyptians wouldn't go all the way to the quarry of this to extract these little 2 pieces. So we can imagine that many of those formed basins or even chapels like the ones we have seen at the open air museum. Imagine chapels made from milky quartz. Do we have one example? We have one example documented of yellow transparent quartzite housed inside one of the mud brick pyramids in Fayoum, which we will be visiting around this site. It's not accessible, but we will visit the site around it. Shall we fire?
Yeah,
Are we hungry?
we are. What do you say?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
All 3 meals are included.
Best joke.
Give us your best
of
joke.
the day.
I haven't got one today, I'm sorry.
I was just thinking.
Oh, here we go. Huh?
And now for something completely different.
There we go. Beers and smokes technologies.
I'll expect you to be prepared.
Can you do the Lumberjack Song?
Okay. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I work by 9 and sleep by day. I wear women's clothes and I look real cash. I've got a tattoo and a mustache.
I think that's a highlight to end it on.
Yeah. We love you.
Always have.
Always love.
Good night, Adamu.
Get back to work.